So in this video, I'm going to ask Bing Chat AI and Google Bard to build 2 responsive web pages. And let's find out which one is smarter and more creative. So I'm going to start with Bing Chat and I'm going to add my question. So I'm going to say make a full responsive web page for a donut shop. Let's see what it's going to give us. So I'm going to send my question. So you see my question has been sent. And now let's see what we're going to get. So hopefully we will get a good answer. This code is, you see how I told you that it might crash. I'm going to ask it to complete the HTML. So complete HTML. Yeah, this is the rest of the HTML. Okay. So you see I asked it to complete the HTML and it's doing it for me right now.
So it's generating the code, but it's a little bit slow, but this is amazing. It's so amazing. I've never been so amazed like this, So this is a lot of code, and it's right for you. This is really nice. I like it.
Okay, still adding some content to the HTML. The footer. Okay, so here's our code, everyone. So we have some CSS here, and then so I'm gonna copy this whole thing. So let me get the first part first. So I'm gonna copy this one. So I'm gonna copy this. Come on, let me copy it. Let me copy it. Okay, so I'm gonna copy it, paste it here. So what do we have now? So let me zoom out. Let's take a look at the code. So I have the CSS. So I have the CSS here. I'm gonna get the rest of the HTML. So let me just go back. Right, so where's the second part? The second part of HTML is here. The whole thing. So let me copy this whole thing. And I'm gonna paste it here. But this is an image, so this first line is an image. So let's get rid of that. I don't want that actually. I don't want this image. Alright, so I'm gonna get rid of this. So this is what we have. So this is what Bing gave us. So I'm gonna copy it and let's view it on a browser. Okay, so this is what we have, and it has generated a navigation bar with some images. I know it's the same image, but it's okay. We'll be able to replace the images, but this is what it has given us, and yeah, this is what it looks like. It's kind of responsive. So now let's ask it who wrote that code. So let's go back to Bing Chat. Who wrote the code above? Alright, so who wrote the code above? Let's ask it. Okay, so this is the AI generated, so you can use it, whenever you want. Now let's ask Google Bard the same question. So I have Bard open, and let me go to Bing Chat, and let me go all the way up. And let's ask, what did I ask? It says I asked it to make a full responsive web page. So I'm gonna copy it, and I'm going to Google Bard this time. Okay, so let me enter my prompt and let's go. So let's see what it's going to give us. Okay, this one did not give us anything. Alright, so see, I said make a full responsive web page for a donut shop. I'll say create. Alright, so create a full. Let's see if it's going to create a full responsive web page for us. So maybe sometime wording, well, even the wording is what if I say generate? Alright, let's say generate. Maybe generate will work better. So generate a full responsive web page. Okay, so it has given me some HTML code, but no CSS. So generate a full HTML and CSS responsive web page. So now our question is clear, you know, it will understand us easily. So where's the does not write CSS? What if I just remove responsive? Make a full web page for a donut shop. Okay, let's see if it's going to give us something. So hopefully it will have some styling. It's giving us the same thing. So this is not what I want now. So I'm gonna say generate a full responsive web page using HTML and CSS. Okay, so we have reworded our question, and let's see what's going to happen. Okay, it's giving us the same thing. So I don't see any CSS. Alright, so it has not added any CSS for us. It's just adding this plain HTML code. So make a full responsive web page for a donut shop. Well, what if I remove the responsive? Make a full web page for a donut shop. HTML and CSS, alright? Because we want to have HTML and CSS, because you know, HTML alone is just plain, so there's no styling whatsoever. But it's not working or something, probably. So let me just close it and reopen it, or let me click on reset chat. So let me just reset chat, and then I'm gonna ask the same question. Okay, maybe something is wrong with it sometimes, I don't know. So this is our 7th attempt, and it's not giving us what we want. So nope, this is not good. Okay, so here's my conclusion. Bing AI is smarter when generating HTML and CSS, because you see, we asked Google Bard to make a full responsive web page, and it failed to do that for us. However, Bing AI generated this web page for us. So at this time, alright, so at this time, if you want to generate a web page using HTML and CSS, you should use Bing Chat. I mean, I know it has used the same image for everything, but you know, you'll be able to replace the images and build the other pages, and it will be a full website. Unfortunately, Google Bard has disappointed me, because I thought it would do a lot of things, but it's just giving me information about what to do. It has failed to make a full responsive web page for a donut shop. I'm going to give it another shot to see if it's going to work. Before we conclude this, I want my conclusion to be fair. So I'm going to say generate, alright? I don't want a responsive, alright? I don't want a responsive website. I just want, you know, a web page for donut shop with HTML and CSS. Okay, I don't want it to be responsive. I'm happy with it, because you may not know what responsive is. So you see, we have some code. There is no CSS. Maybe I can add some CSS styling and make it responsive. Let's see if it's going to work like this. So we have the code first, and then we are asking it to add some CSS styling. There you go. Okay, so we have some basic styling. Let's copy this. Let's see, and we will make a difference here. So I'm gonna copy the HTML code. So I'm gonna copy the HTML code. So where is the way to copy it? Okay. So I'm gonna go to File, New File. I'm gonna say bard.html. So bard.html, and I'm gonna paste my code, and let me add the CSS real quick. Let's see what we have. So this is the CSS. Let me just copy it. Okay, so it has not added the style here, so we have to do it our own. So I have to say style and then paste that style here. Okay, let's view them now. So I'm gonna go to Chrome. Now let me open that web page here. Okay, so what happened? So you see it has added this styling here. We have some styling applied to it. And let me open the other one that Bing has generated for us. And I'm going to place them next to each other. And I'll let you decide which one is better. Alright, so this is what we have got from Bing AI. And this is what we have got from Google Bard. So, in my opinion, this one is much better than this one. Because this one, you see, it has some graphics at least. And it has some colors here. I know they don't look good, but this one is really nice. But this one is pretty dull. It's pretty bad. So, I'll let you decide which one you choose. Thank you all for watching, and I hope this video was not very long for you all.